Namaskar, ladies and gentlemen. I consider myself somewhat lucky, in fact, very lucky, that I have an audience like you. However amount of experience I may be having, however amount of great number of students and all their appreciations I may have got and achieved anything, getting a fresh set of people to even come to listen to me is in itself is a lucky proposition for me, I would say. Thank you very much for this attention. Thank you very, very much. Now, I will try to make it very brief so that you can spend very little of your time and get some substance. You see, today we are going to talk about public speaking and interviews. In today's world, if one thing is in big shortage, it is time. All of you, whether you are in the final stages of your studentship or you are in the early or middle stages of your corporate life, time is the biggest problem. In spite of various planning that you people do, you run against time. You struggle for meeting agendas and meeting deadlines and so on. And you know all the techniques, you have all the tools and gadgets with you. Even then there are problems. So therefore, taking out time to listen to somebody whom you don't know really much, you are doing it for the first time, is in itself is a great, difficult, big decision. So you have to be very careful as to whom are you spending time with, whom are you going to spend time with in the courses. Study about me, study about my background. First important thing about this is, as I said, is important and a little fortunate for both of us is that this is happening in the auspices of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, Beluru. Therefore has the kind blessings of Param Purush, Paramhans, Ramakrishna, Lord Ramakrishna. ঠাকুরের আশীর্বাদ নিয়ে আমরা শুরু করি. You see, number one, as I said, is the auspices of Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira. That itself shows that it is going to be of a certain minimum standard and quality. You can study the past records and all that, for me as well as RKMVM. The number two thing is that you're going to get it at almost buy one, get one price. It has been priced in such a manner that you, by public speaking, you get interview skills free. And therefore, we cover two. Okay, now number three. What is number three? Number three is that we are going to give almost individual attention and hand-holding to you people. I will explain both. Individual attention because we are going to give extra 5 or 6 hours time for the courses, wherein we will take your questions and answers and we will try to see till such time the communication is completed. That means, you will have questions in your hand, it will go as a note of interrogations. I will try to address them. You will have further questions, I will answer them, and at the end of the day, you will probably be satisfied. This takes time. So we have provided extra time for that. I will work harder for that purpose. And the last thing is that, hand-holding. Which means after the course is done, you got to have, get into the practicing mode, of course. It cannot happen just once you learn and then go, just like going into the cinema hall and then going out, you forget everything. It's not that. You have to keep on practicing. But should you encounter any difficulty in the process of learning and practicing further, please come back to me. My coordinates will be there. You can call me, you can WhatsApp me, you can give me a mail, whatever it is, and it is for your lifelong. All these are really attractive propositions according to me. Now, having said that, I must tell you that out of the two things that are the most important is one is the knowledge and other is the skills. Knowledge part you learn in schools, colleges and other things, and you learn from apps and other methods of learning. But the skill part, especially in our country, is not, it's not compulsory. You pass out from engineering college and all that and get straight into the mode where you want to become a manager as soon as possible. So you get less opportunity for practical knowledge and skill. So one is technical skill. The other part is behavioral skill. Technical skill that you can still learn by getting into an apprentice mode or working for the first 2-3 years or 4 years in a company in the factory and insist that, sir, I want a posting in the factory. Some companies do have this system, that they will definitely post you in the factory first. And then, the next thing comes is that your behavioral. In the behavioral learning or skill, you got to sort of practice and learn and know, get a guru or some kind of person who is done a lot of research on this, done a lot of work on this, made mistakes, still have a lot of mistakes, and from that they have learned, and now they are complete and they are in a position and entitled to share with you these skills as far as behavioral patterns and concerns. We have picked up 2 such behavioral things for these courses. Number 1 is the cracking of interview. Introducing yourself, appearance, and creating the first impression. Mental alertness. These are the requirement for giving good interviews. Full gamut of expected questions. These are the things that you are going to have. I'm going to cover them, and you're going to have them. Not going to have them and listen to them. You're going to discuss with me, ask questions, and bombard at me and punch holes at my arguments, and then come out. Ultimately, you should be satisfied. Only then I will leave you. Till system will continue. No time bar, and lifelong assistance for you. Habits and mannerisms you will learn, and also you will learn certain things about non-academics. What will you face in the non-academics side of the interview? The second part is public speaking. It's very, very important. It's equivalent to leadership. If you want to become a good leader, you have to become a good public speaker, and the vice versa. The beginning. When you do public speaking, how you make the beginning. The beginning is very important. First 5 to 10 minutes is whether you have met it or you have not made it. So that's very important. You have to create that first impression. So beginning is very important. Number 2 is overcome nervousness. Many of you have fear of coming to the stage. Many of you may not have. But some people have too much of it, which is called glossophobia. That means a fear of speaking in the public. I have taken care of glossophobia problems so many number of times, and they have reasonably come out of glossophobia, almost 75-80%. So don't feel anything bad that you have to be great and you have to have a great background, you should not have any inhibitions, you should not have problems like glossophobia and all. All these I will take care. I assure you, I promise you, I guarantee you. You will learn the basics and foundation of public speaking. You will learn about content creation, and you will learn about diction and phonetics. Also, very important, voice control. Using skillfully the lips, the tongue, and the mouth walls. How to gainfully use it. Stance, eye contacts, and movement on stage. And many, many more such things. So, we have limited the number of students to a certain extent, only because, as I mentioned to you, that I want to give you hand-holding and I want to give one individual attention. So we cannot have, if the student number are 400, 500, 600. So maybe we'll restrict it to 80, 100 or something like that. I don't say that you have to rush, but at least do not delay. If you are interested, if you're not interested, fair enough, it's your decision. If you are interested, then please jump in as fast as you can. I'm sure Ramakrishna Mission Vidyamandira, on whose auspices, on whose platform this program is being organized, will give you the links below, and then you can click on them and jump in. Wish you all the best and welcome. Looking forward to seeing you. Ladies and gentlemen, goodbye.